Let's get the latest in the war in Ukraine now. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is gearing up to visit Washington next week, where he says he'll make a fresh appeal for Ukraine to be allowed to use long-range missiles on targets inside Russia. It has been a red line for Kyiv's allies who fear the move would escalate the war in Ukraine. While on the ground, the Russian army is said to be around 10 kilometers away from the eastern logistics hub of Pokrovsk. Their advances have triggered mass evacuations there. Our correspondent, Norris Trent, reports now from Pokrovsk.
This is the town of Pokrovsk in the Donbass in eastern Ukraine, and it is a major rail and road hub which now is under pressure from Russian troops. That was unthinkable even only a few months ago, because it was far back from the front lines, a logistics and transport hub. But now the Ukrainian authorities and army are shoring up the defences of this town. They've moved brigades towards this very sensitive area of the east to try and prevent it being taken by Russian troops who are less than 10 kilometers away. We can hear quite a lot of artillery, even gunfire in the background. This is one of the most fragile area of the Eastern Front. And in fact, over the summer, Russian troops have moved forward at the fastest rate since 2022. This would be a big catastrophe, really, for Ukraine if ever it did lose control of Pokrovsk, because via these rail routes, these road routes, it supplies logistics to most other Ukrainian strongholds in eastern Ukraine. Kramatorsk, and of course also round to the south as well, that front which is still ongoing. So they're fighting very hard and trying to dig in and prevent this from becoming another Bakhmut.